Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. Today is going to be all about rifting. We are looking to capitalise on the fact that we've got 3 greater keystones, and with our Orb of Infinite Depth we are significantly stronger than we were previously. It's going really quite well. So we need 5 levels on this, 4 levels on this, 5 levels on this. Unfortunately we don't quite have enough money to empower twice, let alone 3 times. But we'll be able to do this in 4 runs at the absolute most. And then we can start working on other things. Let's jump straight on in. So the plan, as before, is really going to revolve around having our lovely Hydra helping us out. That thing is an absolute amazing and a bit of a pop. We should be focusing on the champion packs. It always takes me a moment just to get into the swing of things and actually do that. But yeah, now that I've got my feet back, let's get straight on with that. I mean, that being said, we can still get a decent amount of output by just destroying big groups, but it has to be groups. There we go. We are already in a great place. Did he just... he ran away? Stop running away. And stop shielding as well. Oh, that's frustrating. Right, let's get some reinforcements out. He's dead, so we can ignore the rest. Except I want to kill them. I mean, you can't just mess me around like that and not expect to die. Champion pack. Orbs are spread around quite a bit, but I am still, honestly, like, gobsmacked by the amount of damage we do with this. And to think, I was concerned that we would need to switch our gear around and really, it's just all going well. Now, when it comes to leveling up Boon of the Hoarder, I'll probably drop the difficulty down so we can just run through lower rifts faster, because otherwise we'll be here for absolutely ages. But there's no reason for us to do that. We could just grind it out at the high difficulty levels and get more experience for doing the same number of runs. Well, not more experience, but I suppose it'd be more experience in the amount of time. That's what I mean to say. Because running and getting the greater of keystones in the first place will take a bit of time. And I think you end up getting more for the completion bonus comparatively than the actual mobs within. Not absolutely certain what the most efficient way would be of doing that, but certainly with it being a cheaper level, we'd be able to empower it more often. So we'd save time in that sense, if nothing else. Oh, he's only got a little bit left. There we go. Ground him down. Not really much in the way of elite packs in this one. Let's not stand directly on top of that, because that is going to get painful. Okay, I think that's all the bits from around there. Let's grab the speed pardon. Come on, just let me have it. There we go. It's going to destroy our resource usage, but it works out better for us in what we're trying to do. Okay. Up to the right, that's where we're going. Ignore most of these guys. I think we'll just head through to the next section. It'd be nice to get a tiny bit more cooldown reduction. Just so we can explode a little bit more frequently. Give me all those purple orbs. Okay, who's next? Just some randos up here. Okay, it's not where we need to be going. This will do. Preferably without the fire chains hitting me. Correct. That is exactly what we needed. Another big group. Get an explosion on them. The other thing I like about this particular build is it's not quite fire and forget. It does require you to time what you're doing in order to actually get the benefit from it. So it's a little bit more involved than just doing an explosion or just a leak quake or something else like that. There we go. 7 minutes 39. We definitely could have put the difficulty up there, but for the first one of a session, it's sensible to err on the side of caution. Alright, this is just going to go into Bane of the Stricken. We can head back, hand this in, IDR stuff, and see if we get enough money to do another Empower. Probably not, but you never know. Ooh, really close to 600. 2 points in there, 2 points in there. Alright, what did we get? Another Death Wish? Well, it's interesting. We'll salvage it up, of course. Task of Theo, Michelle's Ring of Larceny, Kimbo's Gold, Order of the Sherma, Arash's Balzac's Rebuke, Darkness Claws. So the Firebird's boots are the only interesting thing on there. The armor is about the same. The vitality is better. The intelligence is worse though, so they're not actually an improvement. So we'll salvage all that up. Kadala, at this point, do we want to try and get an elite Orb of Infinite Depths? It's probably got more chance than anything else of actually being what we want. So yeah, let's carry on gambling that way, and we'll see if we get anything in. Oh, of course, we get an Ancient Mirror Ball, because that's going to be useful to us. That's a joke. Not to worry, not to worry. Gone, 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 gone. drop these bits off, and we will jump in for another one. This one I'm going to put up. Let's be bold. Let's go to 89. This is probably the biggest Great Rift that I've ever done.
Still waiting.
So we'll see if it's a complete mistake or if it's something that's actually going to work for us. So far, it's not bad. I mean, it's not exactly a fair reflection. One pack of elites, but it's really going to be about the Orb of Infinite Depth and whether we're getting enough hits on it. Okay, I need to be looking for those champion packs. We do a decent grip of damage to everything else, though, with our explosions. As long as there's enough of them around to justify it. See the frame rate dropping periodically just because of the number of things going on. Where are we going? Down that way. And then up this way. Let's see a shrine we can take advantage of. Lovely. Running at 89 and not really worrying about it. We're definitely going to hit Garrigan level 600. They're around this way to get down to them. Might even be a little bit more complicated. Ooh, hello, I see you down there. Let's not get hit by the explosions. We don't know quite how tough they're going to be. But looking around for any more champion packs. Let's bring up our inventory actually and have a look at our toughness. Our toughness is 617 million when it's properly packed in. 638 it got up to there for a moment. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in feeling like we're survivable. Although that's actually without Aquila Cuirass because of our speed piling. That's actually going to be causing us some issues. Yeah, once we get our toughness back, it goes up. And once we start running around as well, even higher. So with Aquila Cuirass and teleporting and running around, we can really pump our toughness. I saw 1.4 million in there. Okay, let's do a test. Yeah, 1.4 million I think is the most we can reasonably hit. And most of the time we're sat below that because we're not actually running around. But if we ever need to run around, then, you know, we've got it in the bag. Okay, don't need to kill them. Let's just push on up here. You. Your shielding is not helping me kill you. Not a great area, but with teleport it's a lot easier to manage this. Channeling Pylon, almost certainly my favourite. In combination with the speed, the two actually work really well together. Okay, more explosions. We're probably going to be able to make it to the Rift Guardian without needing another elite pack. Although there is a shield pylon right here, so let's do that. Shield on us, shield on them. Whose shield is going to be more powerful? Mine. We know that. Garrigan level 600. There's not really much he's going to be able to do. Hammering him on both sides. I mean, in theory, that was a lot of damage he was going to do to us, but in practicality, not a thing. Not a thing. Okay, Urshi. We'll do our Bane of the Trapped. Love it. Don't quite have enough money to empower another one. That's a shame. But we are now above 600, so we're on our last set of Paragon skills that we're going to be adding in. That's really cool and interesting. Ooh, what have you got at the moment? You've got Flavor of Time. We want to keep that. The S of Johan is very cool. So if we didn't already have something good, then that would be a nice swap over. Vitality is better. Intelligence is worse. The life per second doesn't matter, and energy twist doesn't matter, so it's worse in total.
Strange. Did you forget to eat again? No. In fact, I decided to get the day's eating out of
Let's
all at once.
let's swap you over so you're using Azure Wrath.
Take another bite.
Causing enemies to be knocked up into the air could be kind of interesting.
Being a mortal is very complicated.
Kadala. Let's go for orbs, please.
I can't afford that.
Yeah, another mirror ball. Big fan of mirror balls at the moment. We're just going to salvage these up. And in fact, thinking about it, we've got 112 Forgotten Souls. We don't have enough materials to re-roll Death Wish, but when we've got a little bit more, we'll do another bounty run and swing it around that way. 9 million short. Okay, can I take it down and still be able to afford it? So we could do a level 83 which is not bad. It is not bad. It's not 89. Just to finish off these gems up to 55. I think that's a very smart thing for us to do. Because after that, we're going to start running through lower rifts faster, so we can start working on the Boon of the Hoarder. So this is a tactical decision. We're still going to get a decent amount of experience for this, though. That knockback, jeez. Right, 9-1 is gone. Let's move on. That took way too long for what we were trying to do. This feels like it's going a bit better. Getting some good mobs coming in nice and close for us. We're still getting a reasonable amount of experience from these as well. It's not like we're getting nothing. Now, of course, the higher up in the Paragon levels you get, the more experience it takes to get to the next one. So our leveling was slowing down anyway, let alone us putting the difficulty back down. So we're not expecting to be getting 20 levels per run as we would have done once upon a time. You're right, Amos, you're being a little bit vocal. You're going to come over and join. Hello, mate. Actually, I do quite want to be over here. Okay, if you're going to come and join, let's transition this across. And we've done all that. Let's push down and round. Yeah, I know. I don't need any of your food. You can have it all by yourself. He's very much a social eater. He likes to share, so he'll wait until I've got my finger near his food bowl, so that he's not picking it all. It's a very considerate cat. Okay, this area is done. Let's find something else worth killing. And the smaller mobs, they burn to death pretty damn quickly. I know we're getting stronger and doing more damage as we level up, but it's really quite amazing to see how much extra damage we're doing compared to before. Yeah, you settle down, mate. 606. We gained at least 2 levels in this one. So it's not going to be terrible. Okay, let's push down this way. Shield pylon's good. That'll get us another elite mob to fight. Plus, we can ignore all of that. I see you guys. Let's get an explosion going. Try and thin the numbers out just a little bit. Bone Breaker. Reflects damage, thankfully doesn't really affect us that much. I would worry about it if we were going to be reflecting back the billions of damage that we dish out. Come on, give me something interesting to fight. %96%. I guess we're going to have to do it in the next area. We probably could grind out the last couple there, but it's much faster to just move on and do it this way. Bang, there we go. Grab all of these bits and then we'll talk to Urshi. So Urshi, 5 points going into Gook. That gives us the gem of our life.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, we've still got 6 levels, so not bad at all. Right, Hack, don't care. Devil Tongue, don't care. Oxfold's Pinions, Wizard, Sky Splitter, Serpent Sparker. Better Thunder God's Vigor. Broken Promises. I say better. I mean, it's not better than anything we're wearing. But better than the one we've seen previously.
That is too expensive.
Okay, we'll salvage all of these up. Of course. Of course. I'm getting ancient items for everything except bits that we want. I mean, it's always the way until you get the item you want, and then like you forget about all the times when you didn't quite get the one. So, I was going to put this in over here, just instead of one of those, salvage it back up. And then we need to have a look at our objectives. So, 2 conquests and Kanaya's Cube to augment an ancient legendary item with a level 50 plus gem. This is going to be a grind. We are going to take Boon of the Hoarder, which is just here, all the way to rank 50, so that we can then do the Avaricia conquest. And with the Avaricia conquest, we'll get a whole bunch of money, and then we can use this in Kanaya's Cube. And we'll probably do it on whatever our best item at time is. We don't need it in our inventory, so let's just... what's the best way to think about this? So 50 levels. it means 13 greater rifts unless we get lucky. If we get lucky, it might come down to 10. And when I say lucky, I mean with the amount of money we've got. But we need 13 greater rift keystones, really. So let's go grab one. I hear a gobbo. Now, when I said get lucky with the money, I really wasn't expecting that we would just find a treasure goblin and get a whole bunch of money. So obviously that's going to help. That'll get us through the lower levels really quickly. Oh, I forgot how little health they have at this level. I mean, at this level I could put on Boon of the Hoarder and we could grind it piece by piece.
Not ready yet.
I'm cocky, but I'm still not comfortable just standing in a big pile of explosions like that. One or two maybe, but not that many.
Still waiting. Not ready yet.
Nice big group of things.
They could see me now.
Loot the dead Iron Wolf, he had nothing on him.
Need more time. Still waiting.
Okay, in we go for the next one. Quiver? Don't really care about quivers. We are not a demon hunter. More death's breaths. Can't even sell them. We've got so many. Obviously we need more for the re-rolling of items, but because with the death's breaths we can upgrade legendaries and then potentially salvage them up. So if we need Forgotten Souls, we can convert them into Forgotten Souls in a roundabout way. Well, I don't mind if I do. Ton more blood shards.
Still waiting.
Okay, where are we going now?
Dare attack me? Need more time.
Give me that veiled crystal. We're over halfway through this one. We've got a decent stack of cash for our first foray in. So that's really going to be pretty damn good. What we'll do is we'll pick the lowest level Greater Rift that we can guarantee we'll get 100% upgrades on. So that'll depend on if we can empower or not as well.
Still waiting.
Because we're going to want to go through them really quickly. May as well loot the chest while we're here. It's only 44,000, but 44,000 does make a difference.
Need more time.
There's more champions up here.
Not ready yet.
So close. We just need a couple more decent mobs. There's plenty of space over the other side. Let's go have a look.
Need more time.
These guys will do. Okay, let's grab all of this and back to town. 30 million in the end from that.
Nicely done.
All right, let's salvage up our stuff. See what we've got. Do some gambling. Put our 1 point in, and then we will start working on this. So that's the Immortal King stature. We definitely don't need that. Do you like Starfire? But we're not going to use any of this. It all goes under the hammer. Okay, Kadala.
Hello there.
Orbs.
Don't forget, luck always changes.
That is too expensive.
It's not the first ancient etched sigil we've found this this season. Salvage them up. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of things, so we could do upgrades. If we're going to do upgrades, I would do upgrades on swords and hope for a better death wish, I think. So maybe next time we'll gamble for one-handed weapons and we'll try upgrading swords. Okay, so the first 5 levels of Boon of the Hoarder will take it up to level 5. That means we need to be running a GR15 for the very first one in order to make sure we can get 100% on the upgrades. GR15 is only going to cost us 1 million to do. And this is going to be fast.
Still waiting. Need more time.
They will start getting slower as we go further through the levels, but at this point, we may as well just absolutely blitz it.
Still waiting. Didn't see that coming, did you? Not ready yet.
Come on, give me something interesting to fight.
Still waiting. Your grave awaits.
Apparently there was a mob in there somewhere. Halfway through. That's pretty good.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Shield Parliament, don't care about it for the shield, we just care about it for the mobs that will spawn out of it.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
I mean, these mobs are probably weak enough that even Cormac can kill them. I'm wondering if I should have changed to the bigger range disintegrate beam. Grab those.
Still waiting. Just warming up. Need more time.
This is definitely the time when exploding would work well for making good progress. As in, like, proper range exploding. Oh, look at that, we've got some set pants. And we're getting more materials as well, so that's good. Okay, Boon of the Hoarder goes up to rank 5. It's already up to a 32.5% chance. We need it to be up to 100. Well, we don't need it to be up to 100, but we want it to be up to 100. Let's hand this in, and we'll just head straight back in for another. Up by 5. This is going to cost us 2.2 million. Here we go.
Need more time.
Things should continue dying as quickly as before.
Not ready yet.
Especially if we have a conduit. Jeez.
Need more time.
Now, it's not quite going to be like the fastest rifts ever, but it's going to be quick.
Your defenses are nothing.
Especially if pylons are going to be lasting for twice as long for us.
Still waiting.
Grab those purple orbs. May as well move on, because champion packs get us a lot more progress a lot faster. I mean, when you've just got a corridor like this and you're effectively sweeping along, you feel a little bit like the janitor. It's like, gotta clean all the demon goo. So this is only using 2 skills. I'm just literally holding right mouse button at the moment and then teleporting around. %, we might be able to get there. Yeah. Didn't survive a second. 12 minutes 48 seconds. And we got a source out of that. Okay, once again, points go into Boon of the Hoarder. Still got 2 greater with keystones, so let's head back to town. Up to Torment 6, 4 million it's costing us. There's some champions. Give us a little bit of progress. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, Really not many champion packs in this area. Oh, there's another one to get. Let's grab all those bits. Oh, cool. That's certainly helped us out. I think we're just moving into the next area. Okay. Nope, apparently there was another champion pack in there. Did not see it. Just spouting flame everywhere. I mean, one thing I will say is this is a very efficient way of leveling your young gems. Overpower yourself, then go back to a lower greater if level and just burn through them. Now, doing this at Torment 6, absolutely great. If we can also do this at Torment 10, that'll be really good for our speed run. Because one of the things we're going to be looking to do is doing Worlds Apart. %, there we go. Ooh, I actually saw a fraction of a health bar there for a moment. Let's grab all these bits. And Urshi, we'll put your points in over here.
I am returning to town.
Right, well, with that, I'm afraid we are out of time for this episode. So we're going to have to finish there. We've still got one Greater Rift Keystone to use up, which we will do at the start of the next episode, and we'll carry on leveling the Boon of the Hoarder. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun getting this thing up high. Yeah, decent Typhon's boots. Oh, we'll just put them under the hammer. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.